Hello, my name is Isabella Oki. I'm part of Troop 7050, Cypress Woods High School, and I'll be presenting a prop design from She Kills Monsters by Ki Win. She Kills Monsters by Ki Win explores the story of high school student Agnes Evans as she mourns the death of her little sister Tilly. Agnes finds Tilly's Dungeons & Dragons notebook and embarks on a vivid adventure in the imaginary world her sister created. Themes of this include identity, loss, grief, and relationships. The genre of She Kills Monsters is fantasy, and it is set in Athens, Ohio, 1995, and as well as Newlandia, which is the imaginary Dungeons & Dragons world in which they participate. Several examples of some of the props that we use for this production include lots of different gory guts and stuff for lots of the fight scenes, of course weapons for those scenes as well. That includes clubs and sticks for the more monstery type characters, as well as more sophisticated weapons like swords, axes, hammers for the main characters, as well as other odd props such as new smashing pumpkins, double disc, leather gloves, glasses, sword polish, rag, love letters, things of that nature. The artistic interpretation for this show was very much inspired. It was by 8-bit video games, including Terraria and Stardew Valley. The color was a very big thing for this production because of the fact that the 5 main characters all turn into a part of the Tiamat head near the end of the production. It's revealed that they're all actually shapeshifters. And so the thing about Tiamat is that Tiamat has 5 different heads, each representing a different element, and each of these heads has a different color. And so the white Tiamat head for Tilly, that was mostly her color, white and purple, and Calliope was more with greens, because she turned into the green Tiamat head. Steve was with blues, Orcus was with blacks, and Lilith was with reds. The given circumstances for Tilly's sword, it is used for combat in the Dungeons & Dragons world throughout the entire show, and it also belonged to her sister in the real world before her untimely death, but obviously a much less cool version. It is constantly described as a cool-ass sword, the eastern blade of the Dreamwalker, and it is forged from the fiery nightmares of gods and bestowed upon the warrior destined to vanquish the Tiamat from Newlandia. Materials and methodology-wise, I use pine wood molding, cardboard, black, silver, light gray, brown, white, purple, and copper paint, multi-surface glue, hardboard, 2-inch diameter PVC, fairy lights, 4-inch diameter clear plastic fillable ornaments, and screws. So when it comes to the actual methodology of how I created this prop, we took the hardboard and traced out the design that I had made, but we stopped around here because it's a lot more difficult to cut out of hardboard than it is to cut out of cardboard. So over here with the hardboard, it makes kind of a hexagonal shape, and then it goes down here into the handle, and it also stretches all the way out here into the actual blade itself. That way it has the support it needs to be able to be used in combat, stage combat, and still be hit against other weapons and still be able to maintain its structure. Once I had the shape down, then we took cardboard and added depth into the actual sword itself. Then after that, I took a Christmas ornament, clear Christmas ornament, sanded it down, painted it with white and purple accents, added and used the fairy lights inside, and there is an easily accessible switch on the inside, so that when the lights go down during the production and all the dramatic lighting comes on for that very last fight scene where it's revealed that Tilly is a part of the Tiamat head, then it is extremely visible. And so I actually originally had used golden lights, and then it didn't really work with the color scheme. So with this, it kind of represents the moon, because her sword is referred to as the eastern blade of the Dreamwalker, and so moon, streams, it has that representation. And it also, again, isn't lit until it's revealed that she is actually secretly a part of the Tiamat head. Once all of this was on, then I added on the PVC pipe and the last little bit of support here, and then obviously used X-Acto knives to cut out the shape of the actual hilt itself, and then painted it with a layer of light gray paint and then a thin layer of silver paint on top, as well as copper and brown accents and black outlining to go with the almost cartoonish kind of 8-bit theme of the actual show. I have a full color rendering and measurements. So the actual sword itself is about 45 inches tall and 15 inches wide from side to side here, but only about 4 inches near the top. The color scheme includes purples, coppers, whites, grays, blacks, and browns. I have my research pictures here, which were mostly just for inspiration. And then for the actual pictures from the show, those are found in my online document, which are also in here. No, they're not. I have pictures of my whole entire building process with pictures of progress throughout the entire process. And for the actual show, this was the final product. Thank you.